Yes, friends, welcome you all. Salutations, gratitudes to you all, wishes and prayers, submissions that never leave these beautiful satsangas for any reason. It will be difficult and tough because you have to quieten the demand of the mind and senses and body and put them into tough work. But that's the only way we can evolve, and to evolve only we are given an opportunity called as human life. Let us recognize it, realize it, abide in it as soon as possible, as early as possible in our life. Seven things like every day today also. Sankalpa, the common sense thought, the Sankalpa, Sahanavatu, Vedic chanting, Geetha, Upanishad, as well as Tulsi Ramayana. So, quickly entering into our first topic is common sense thought. Three things today we quickly discuss. Try to catch the essence, no compulsion. Listen it. If you think that it is meaningful, appealing, applicable, to be learned, you are welcomed. What it is an example. Example is how big is our body. As its own 6 feet, 5'8", 5'10", 5'11", around 70-80 kg, how big. And sometimes we suffer with lots of diseases, pains, infections, isn't it? When we suffer those infections or pains or diseases or fevers, how much weak we become. Body also, one place there is an infection, part of body, but the whole body gets affected. Because the body, weakness also, and both the body is not well, weakness is there. Mind and intellect also become dull-witted. Isn't it? That day you don't feel like doing anything only. Sometimes 3 दिन, 4 दिन, 5 दिन. No, by the way, what is that because of which we are suffering is only very micro-sized microbes called as bacteria or virus. Now, what is the size of we, the huge one, and what is the size of that microbe, which can be seen only through the microscope? So small it is, but yet it has its effect on this whole body, oh, so huge, in giving us infections, diseases, and pains. And there are some good bacteria also which are helping in our body for digestion or some of the systems. So even if it is small, it has its own influence. And if that microbe within itself is little more powerful, the infection caused by its viral infection, viral fever, is so severe that months together we suffer. Not one day, today chala gaya. Months, there are people who have suffered the fevers, allergies, or any of such a uh, microbe causing some of the seasonal problems. Sometimes even the calamities also. See dengue and all of them जो मरते हैं, what are those insects? इतना ही होते हैं microbe, but they are able to kill us also, give us pain. Good ones also are there. Why this example is given, Swamiji, suddenly in your Upanishad classmates? Just like we and our microbe relation is there, same way, the whole universe is a one Paramatma's body or Sharira. And you and I are the microbes. Whole universe is a samishti, Sharira, human Sharir ki tarah. You and I are all the bacteria on that, virus on that. Therefore, by our any of the bad activities done by body, mind, and speech, we are affecting and irritating the total. Just like small microbes are affecting, irritating me, the whole body, I, with my word, little, my thought, my action, affecting the whole world. If it is negative, negative way. If it is positive, positive way. And that is why we see in our Kundali, Shani Bhagwan piche pade hai, Rahu piche pade, Ketu. Why? The actions done by us have affected even the movement of the planets, disturbed them. Therefore, to teach us lesson and for themselves to be on track, they are giving us those dukkha. So to sometimes they say the Surya Bhagwan or Buddha are in good position now. Therefore, you will have a lot of health or riches and success. Means what? Some satkarma done by us, vocal, physical, mental, has affected even the planetary movement and all. Therefore, they are happy, so they are blessing us. मतलब हम इतने छोटे हैं, इतना यूनिवर्स, फिर भी हमारा presence and our activities affect it. Again, as much intense is our activity, vocal, mental, physical, so much is the effect on the world, positive or negative. So too, as much powerful we are. Example of Ravana is an individual, is a microbe in the whole universe. He is small. But he did tapasya, he got the powers, he became tyrannical to the whole world also, not one or two people. That the Bhumata had to feel that heavy load, she had to go to Brahmadeva. Brahma also says, I am also irritated, I only gave this fellow these wounds, he's troubling everyone, so let's go to Bhagavan Vishnu. Bhagavan had to come as Manusya Avatar, Rama, and finish this microbe. By the time he has become big only with all his other Rakshasas. Cancer starting at one place, spreading everywhere. Bhagavan has come and done chemotherapy or whatever you call, is eliminated. But till that time, how much dukkha he has caused to the world. Therefore, you and I, as a matured, sensitive individuals, must know that our presence, our activities have their influence in the world. Therefore, zero negative, let us have 100 positive only. Okay. What to do? Common sense thought, I need not even explain much to you. Only in these four principles will be there, not troubling the world. Okay. First one is what? Be attentive. What exactly we have to do when we do that, and what we are not supposed to do, we don't do that because of us, the total is not suffering. Half of it. Half reason. Other reason is what? Whatever is given to us, with that we are satisfied. When we are not coveting more, demanding more, then also we are not troubling the total. No, is not humanity today more than what they need out of greed? Are they not exploiting the nature so much? Because of which the nature is becoming angry and it is teaching the lesson through all the natural calamities. So quickly, frequently they are happening all over the world. क्यों कह रहे हैं कर रहे क्यों हमने उसको तंग किया भाई आउट ऑफ आवर ग्रीड now imagine for 100 years we live need based not greed based and are contented with whatever is given to us. That's how our ancestors used to live and exactly do our dharma, and we never avoid the dharma and don't do the dharma. Where will be the problem because of us to the world? No, the whole individuals when they think like that, like in my body also, any part in coordination with others does its own job, and whatever is given it takes, it won't become an obstacle to the whole body's growth. In the same way, in our life, we have to be matured in this understanding of our contribution. After these four, there are three more things. You can do the sevas, you can do the upasanas. With these two, you will be, with seva, you serve the world, with upasana, you make the devatas happy, and you can do the spiritual sadhana, even tattva chintana, atma prapti, and moksha. Those three are evolution. वो नहीं करो तो भी कम से कम if you can follow these four, we are not as an individual microbe causing harm to the total universe, which is very, very essential. Otherwise, as I told you, because of human beings' misbehavior, when the nature is becoming troubled and angry, and when she is taking revenge, not only human beings, so many plants, so many animals, so many microbes, so many other jiva, they are all dying birds. और सबका मरने का कारण हम है. So all that papa comes to us, we human beings. We have to be very sensible about it. Therefore, minimum this. अधर्म नहीं करो, धर्म जरूर करो. जो मिला उससे तृप्त रहो, उससे ज्यादा मांगो मत. देने के ऊपर भी नहीं लेना. Even if it is given, we should say, no, this is what I deserve, I want, I need, that's it. I have no wants, I only needs. My needs are fulfilled, I want nothing. If everybody says, I have no want, there's no production of the things. When there's no production, there's no destruction of the nature. That's the meaning of Muda Jahi Dhanagama Trushnam Kuru Sadbuddhim Manasi Vidrushnam. Means with minimum requirement in your life, remaining time you spend in the remembrance of Lord, the meditating on Lord, for which खर्चा कुछ नहीं होता, नेचर को ट्रबल करने का कुछ नहीं होता उसमें. So this is the first thing today we have to learn. Okay, I can explain it for hours together, but main thing बताया, we are microbe, so don't be arrogant. Yet we have our influence on the world. Totality में negative influence मत करो, positive करो. One हो गया. Second point is what today? Key, very essential. First topic is dropped. No other topic. Key, we are human beings, not like other 83 lakhs of yoni. As a human being, we have lots of missions to work upon, projects to achieve, even at the gross level, but at the cosmic level, subtle level, spiritual level. Such how can we waste all our time and mind in our attachment to small little objects of the world, animals of the world, human beings of the world? I'm telling these all for those who want to grow spiritually and contribute to the world in big way. To them only I'm talking. I'm not talking to those faltu intellectual fellows who, how can you waste your time for a rabbit, for a तोता, पालतू बिल्ली, for a कुत्ता? You are a human being यार, तुमको बहुत चीजें जानना है, करना है, पाना है. How can you waste time for them? Including your own so-called friends. And on what topics you talk, what subject you discuss, which place you are going, what action you are doing. All nonsense, meaningless. How can we afford to waste our human life for that? This is the second thing. Very, very essential. तुम्हारी मर्जी है, नहीं तो सारा आपका टाइम खा जाएगा. देन वी विल बी गुड फॉर नथिंग, वी विल बी अचीविंग नथिंग फॉर आवर लाइफ, फॉर स्पिरिचुअल एवोल्यूशन, फॉर द वर्ल्ड. You can't afford. That's all the different stage. You have crossed that stage, then only the higher visions are given to you through Geetha, through Upanishad, through Ramayana. You all have to be Rama Dutamai Matu Janaki. You all have to become Bhagwan ka Duta. You can't, Hanuman ji cannot afford. Kutta ko paal raha hai, billi ko paal raha hai. Can you imagine Hanuman ji going with a dog for jogging in the morning? You cannot, he can't do Rama Kaju Kine Minu Mohika Vishrama. He cannot do Rama Karya. Those who are meant for higher services cannot waste their time in the faltu small little things. Given the beings, whether your brother, sister, any help I do, that's it. And don't ask me, भैया मेरे को बोर लग रहा है, आके मेरे सामने नाचो. Are you a joker or what? To waste your time for your friends becoming an entertainment? That the oldies do it as an entertainment to the grandchildren. है ना, नाटक करके, because इनको दिमाग नहीं है, they do not do sadhana or anything. Not you and I. You and I cannot afford to waste time and energy for any of these meaningless things. First understand it. From within be matured, outside carefully, delicately, without harming or causing any pain to anyone. You have to withdraw into your work. Your preparation, your performance, your achievement, contributions, उसी में हमारा दिल दिमाग हमेशा होना चाहिए. दे इनवाइट यू, हम पिकनिक जा रहे हैं, आप भी आ जाओ. नो आई एम बिजी इन माई वर्क. यार कोई पैसा वैसा खर्च नहीं होता, फ्री है. दे विल टेल यू, अच्छा फ्री है चलो मैं आ जाता हूँ. अरे दैट प्रोग्राम में भी फ्री, बट हाउ कैन यू आर फ्री? डोंट हैव योर गोल टू अचीव और व्हाट? अब देख लो इस तरह का सेकंड पॉइंट. Then I can explain each one for hours together, but a hint is given, catch it. Third one is what most important is, don't neglect your upadhis. And your prime age of youthhood, they're always intact. Make best use of them. As you are growing slowly, they start becoming weaker. That time, again use them very carefully. And throughout life, do two things. One, don't involve in anything by which all our upadhi right from Sharira onwards are getting spoiled. Second, by every and any reason, don't neglect it. What is it? Praying to the Lord. Bhagwan, I've done a lot of mistakes because of which I need a terrible severe punishments at my body, mind, senses level. I know it. And yet I am praying to you. I am no more a bhogi like others or myself earlier. I am yogi now. I want to serve you. I want to serve the world. I want to do my sadhana. So, even though I have done all wrongs, please forgive me and don't give me big punishments so that I cannot do my work. ऐसा मत करो. You adjust my prarabdha in such a way that my main crucial works are not disturbed. Pray to the Lord. That's why we see भद्रम करने भी शून्याम देवा स्थिरैरंगै तुष्टुवाम सतनुभिः और शन्नो मित्र शन्नो वरुणः और शरीरम में विचर्षणम जिह्वा में मन्वत्तम और आप्यायन्तु ममांगानि. In every Veda mantra, Veda Upanishads, in every Shanti mantra, we are asking the Lord to bless us at the body level, at the sense level, mind level, to be intact so that we become yogi, not bhogi. Bhogi बनना है तो don't ask the Lord because you will destroy yourself and others. But I want to do sadhana and seva, so please, then Lord will have a chance to consider our case. तुमको हेल्दी बनाऊंगा तो तुम यू विल बी liable to the society. I'll give you double diseases, he says, if you are wanting to become a bhogi. If you are yogi and भगवान टेस्ट अच्छा ये जेन्युइन है, चलो इसका प्रारब्ध को एडजस्ट करेंगे ताकि उनका साधना डिस्टर्ब ना हो. आई गिव माय एग्जांपल. क्लासेस आराम से होते मेरे 7-8, little upasana, whatever. Remaining time, whatever prarabdha, I don't know. So much suffering happens. And I accept it because Bhagwan is listening to my prayers. भगवान साधना मुझे करना है, उस समय मेरे को सेफ रखो, बाकी टाइम whatever I have प्रारब्ध उसको एग्जॉस्ट. इफ यू कैन माफ करो, कुछ करो, नहीं कर सके तो गिव प्रॉब्लम, नो माइंड. तो ये गिव्स थ्रू आउट द डे प्रॉब्लम. फिर क्लास का टाइम होता है, अगेन बैक टू नॉर्मल. अगेन क्लास हो गया तो अगेन. It's a result of prayers. And when they all get exhausted, no new nonsense is done, then even that problem will not be there in the future. That's okay. But basically, my point is pray. He will answer. Then when he's praying, when we are praying, he's answering our prayers and keeping our equipments intact. Use them for yoga, not for bhoga and roga. This is the third one. The first one is we are microbes, yet we have influence on the totality, give positive influence. Second, let us not waste our time for useless things. Third, let us maintain and pray for the upadhi and make best use of them. Thank you. Om Param Brahmane Shrutimatre Samasta Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidyacharya ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तं ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्यसिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकैन्दव संस्कृतेः सम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्यभक्तभगवत् परम्परादीनां ज्ञानयोगभक्त्यादि साधनानां पुनरुत्थानजागरणविश्वव्याप्तिद्वारा विश्वाध्यात्मिकप्रगति एकता शान्तिपुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थं अस्मिन् सनातनधर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां महानुभावानां गुरूणामाचार्याणां श्रेयविलासिनां भक्तशिष्य साधक सेवोपास जिज्ञासु श्रोतॄणामाचार्याणाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां पूर्णायुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा प्रेरण उत्साह ज्ञानादीनां प्राप्ति द्वारा सनातन संस्थापन कार्य नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिर शिव कृष्ण समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां दिव्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां भूभागानां पुनर्वाप्तितेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञ साधना सेवा तपस्यादि दिव्य सत्कर्मणां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रूणां राष्ट्ररूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणात् एव वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः शाश्वतरूपेण सम्यक् प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्मपुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां संकलित सत्कर्म दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भक्ति भगवद्भक्ति देवता भक्ति गुरुभक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति सत्संग भक्ति साधना भक्ति सेवा भक्ति देश भक्ति धर्म भक्ति सनातन धर्म भक्ति माता पितृ भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारणं वेद पारायणं श्रीमद् भगवद गीता सप्तदशोध्याय पारायणम् अध्ययनं कृष्ण यजुर्वेद तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद पारायणम् अर्थाविष्करणं श्री रामचरितमानस अंतर्गत सुंदरकांड पारायण अध्ययन द्वारा श्री आंजनेय स्वामिनः लंका यात्रा प्रसंग द्वारा विजय रहस्य अवगाहनं वयं सर्वे कैवल्यार्थं मोक्षार्थं जन साफल्यार्थं विवेक वैराग्य भक्ति ज्ञानादि प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं करिष्यामहे. संकल्प इज डन. ओम 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 सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Now Vedic chanting. ओम अथ वेदपठनं श्री ऋग्वेदमन्त्रः प्रथममण्डलम् अथ सप्तदशोत्तरशततम अनुवाकात् आरभ्य 117 onwards. Let us see how much it will take. 8 minutes we will spend. So 20 से 28 तक. ओम मध्वः सोमस्याश्विनामदाय प्रत्नो होता विवासते वाम बर्हिष्मतिरातिर्विश्रिता गीर्निशायातं न सत्योपवाजैः यो वामश्विना मनसो जवीयान् रथ स्वश्वो विष आजिगाते येन गच्छतः सुकृतो दुरोणं तेन नरावर्तिरस्मभ्यं यातौ ऋषिन्नरावं हस पाञ्चजन्यं रुभि साधत्रिं मुञ्चथो गणेन विनन्ता तस्योरशिवस्य माया अनुपूर्वं वृषणा चोदयन्त अश्वं न गूढमश्विना धुरे वैरुषं नरा वृषणारेवमप्सुः संतं ऋणीतो विप्रुतं दंसोभिर्नवां जूर्यन्ते पूर्व्याकृताने सुषुप्वां सम्न निरृतेरुपस्थे सूर्यं न दस्रा तमसि क्षियन्तं शुभे रुक्मं न दर्शतं निखात उदूपतुरश्विना वन्दनाय तद्वां नराशंस्यं वज्र्येण कक्षीवताना सत्या परिग्मन् शपादश्वस्य वाजिनो जनाय शतं कुम्भा असिञ्चतं मधूनां युवां नरास्तुवते कृष्णियाय विष्णाप्वं ददतुर्विश्वकाय घोषायै चित्पितृषदे दुरोणेव तिञ्जूर्यन्त्या अश्विनावदत्तं युवां श्यावाय रुषतीमदत्तं महः क्षोणस्याश्विना कण्वाय प्रवाच्यं तद्वृषणा कृतं वां यन्नार्षदाय श्रवो अद्य दत्तं पुरुवर्पांस्यश्विना दधानानि पेदव ऊहतु राशुमश्वं सहस्रशां वाजिनमप्रतीतं महिहनं श्रवस्यं तरुत्रम् एतानि वां श्रवस्या सुधानु ब्रह्माङ्घोषं सदनं रोदस्योः यद्वां प्रजासो अश्विना हवन्ते यातमिषा च विदुषेवा च वाजौ सूनोर्मानेनाश्विना गृह्णाना वाजं विप्राय भूरणा ददन्त अगस्त्ये ब्रह्मणा वावृधानासं विश्वलां नासत्यारिणीतौ कुहयान्ता सुष्ठुतिं काव्यस्य दिवो न पाता वृषणाशयुत्र हिरण्यस्येव कलशं निखातमुदूपतुर्दशमे अश्विनाहन् युवं च वानमश्विना जरन्तं पुनर्युवानं चक्रतुश्चचीभिः युवो रथं दुहिता सूर्यस्य सह श्रियाना सत्यावृणीत युवं तुग्राय पूर्व्यैभिरेवैः पुनर्मन्यावभतं युवान् युवं भुज्युमर्हसो निःसमुद्राद्विभिर्ऊहतुर्रुजिरेभिरश्वैः अश्विनात्यौग्र्यौ वां प्रोळः समुद्रमव्यतिर्जगन्वान् इष्टमूहतुः सुयुजारथेन मनोजवसा वृषणा स्वस्ते अजोह वीदश्विनावर्तिका वां नासो वामास्नो यत्सीममुञ्चतं वृकस्य विजयुषा यथुः सान्वद्रेर्जातं विश्वाचो अहतं विषेण शतं येषान् वृक्ये मामहानं तमः प्रणीतमशिवेन पित्र आक्षीरुज्राश्वे अश्विनावधत्तं ज्योतिरन्धाय विचक्षे शुनमन्धाय भरमह्वयत्सा वृकीरश्विना वृषणा नरेति जारः जारः कनीन इव चक्षधान रुज्राश्वः शतमेकं च मेषान् महीवामूतिरश्विनामयो भूरुत श्रामं धिष्ण्यासं ऋणीतः हता युवामिदः क्वयत् पुरन्धिरागच्छतं सीं वृषणाववोभिः अधेनुं दस्रास्तर्यं विषक्तामपिन्वतं शयवे अश्विनागां युवं शचीभिर्विमदाय जायां न्यूहतौ उरुमित्रस्य योषां यवं वृकेणाश्विना वपन्तेशं दुहन्ता मनुषाय दस्रा अभिदस्युं वकुरेण धवन्तोरु ज्योतिश्चक्रतुरार्याय अथर्वणायाश्विना दधीचेष्व्यं शिरः प्रत्यैरयतं सभां मधु प्रवोचद् ऋतायन्त्वाष्ट्रं यद्दस्रावपि कक्ष्यं वाम सदा कवि सुमतिमा चक्रे वां विश्वाधियो अश्विना प्रावतं मे अस्मे रयुम्ना सत्या बृहन्तमपत्य सा चं श्रुत्यं रराधां हिरण्यहस्तमश्विना रराण पुत्रं नरावद्रिमत्या दत्तं त्रिदाहश्यावमश्विना विकस्तमुज्जीवस वैरयतं सुदानो एतानि वामश्विना वीर्याणि प्रपूर्व्याण्यायवोचन् ब्रह्म कृण्वन्तो वृषणा युवाभ्यां सुवीरासो विदधामवदेम 118 now आवामृतो अश्विना शेनवत्या सुमृढीकस्ववा या त्वर्वाजु यो मर्त्यस्य मनसो जवीयान् त्रिवन्धुरो वृषणावातरंहः त्रिवन्धुरेण त्रिवृतारथेन त्रिचक्रेण सुवृता यातमर्वाग पिन्वतं गाजिन्वतमर्वतो नो वर्धयतमश्विना वीरमस्मे प्रवद्यामना सुवृतारथेन दस्रा विमं शृणुतं श्लोकमद्रेः किमङ्ग वां प्रत्यवर्तिं गमिष्ठाहुर्विप्रासो अश्विना पुराजाः आवां शेनासो अश्विना वहन्तु रथे युक्ता स आशवः पतङ्गाः ये आप्तुरो दिव्यासो न वृद्ध्रा अभिप्रयो न सत्या वहन्ते आवां रथं युवतिस्तिष्ठ तत्र जुष्ट्वीनरादुहिता सूर्यस्य परिवामश्वावपुष पतङ्गावयो वहन्त्वरुषा अभीके उद्वन्दनमैरतं दंसनाभिरुद्रेवं दस्रा वृषणा शचीभिः निष्ट्यौग्र्यं पारयतः समुद्रात् पुनश्च वानं चक्रतुर्युवानौ युवमत्रये वनीताय तप्त ऊर्जमोमानमश्विनावधत्तं युवं कण्वायापिरिप्ताय चक्षुः प्रत्यदत्तं सुष्ठुतिं जुजुषाण युवं धेनुं शयवेनाधिताया पिन्वतमश्विना पूर्व्याय अमुञ्चतं वर्तिकामं हसो निः प्रतिजङ्घां विष्फलाय अदत्तं युवं श्वेतं भेदव इन्द्रजातमहिहन अश्विना दत्तमश्वं जोहुत्रमर्यो अभिभूतिमुग्रं सहस्रणां वृषणं वीड्वङ्गं तावां नरा स्ववसि सुजाता हवामहे अश्विनानाधमानाः आनौपवसुमता रथेन गिरोजुषाण सुविदाय यातौ आश्येनस्तिजवसा नूतनेन्मास्मे यातं नासत्या सजोषाः हवेहि वामश्विना रातहव्यः शश्वत्तमया उषसो विष्णौ 119 आवामृतं पुरुमायं मनोजुवं जीराश्वं यज्ञियं जीवसे हुए सहस्रकेतुं वनिनं शतध्वसुं सृष्टिवानं परिबोधाम् अभिप्रयः ऊर्ध्वाधीति प्रत्यस्य प्रयामन्यधायि शस्मन् समयन्तः दिशः सदामि घर्मं प्रतियान्त्युतय आवामूर्जानिः रथमश्विनारुहतु संयन्मितः वस्फुर्धानासो अग्मत शुभे मखा अमिता जाय भूरणे युवोरः प्रवणे चेकिते रतो यदश्विना वत सूरिमावरं युवं भुज्यां भ्रमाणं विविर्गतं स्वयुक्तिभिर्निवहन्ता पितृभ्यः यासिष्ठं भर्तिर्वृषणा विजेन्यं दिवोदासाय महि चेति वामवः युवरोऽश्विना वपुषे युवायुजन्रतं वाणी ये मतुरस्य शर्ध्यम् आवां वदित्वं सख्याय जुग्मुषे योषा वृणीत जेन्या युवां वदे युवं रेवं परिशूतेरुरुष्यतो हिमेन घर्मं परितप्तमत्रये युवं शयोरवसं पिप्यतुर्गविप्रदीर्घेण वन्दनस्थार्यायुष युवं वन्दनं निरुतं जरण्ययारतन्नदस्राकर्ण समिन्वदः क्षेत्रादा विप्रं जनतो विपन्यया वामत्र विदते दंसना भुवतो अगच्छतं कृपमाणं परावति पितुः स्वस्य तेजसा निवादितं सर्वतीरित ऊतिर्युवोरः चित्रा अभीके अभवन्नविष्टयः उतस्या वां मधुमन् मक्षिकारपन्मधे सौम्यस्यो सोमस्यौषिजो हुवन्यदे युवन्दधीचो मन आविवा सतोथा शिरः प्रतिभामश्व्यं वदतु युवं पेदवे पुरुवारमश्विना स्मृतां श्वेतन्तरुतारौ त्वस्य शरैर्यविद्युं प्रतनासु दुष्टरं चर्कृत्यमिन्द्रमिव चर्षणी सहो 120 काराधद्धोत्राश्विनाभां को वां जोषुभयोः कथा विधात्य प्रचेताः विद्वांसा विद्दुर पृच्छेद विद्वानित्तापरो अचेदाः नु चिन्नुमर्ते अक्रौ ता विद्वांसा हवामहे वां तानो विद्वांसा मन्मवोचेतमद्य प्रार्चद्दयमानो युवागुः विपृच्छामि पाक्यान् देवान् वषट्कृतस्याद्भुतस्य दस्रा पातञ्च सह्यसो युवं चरभ्यसो नः प्रयाघोषे भृगवाणेन शोभेया वाच यजति वज्रियो वां प्रशयुर्न विद्वान् श्रुतङ्गा यत्रं तगवानस्याहं चिद्दिरिरे भाश्विना वाम आक्षीषु वस्पतीदन्न युवं ह्यास्तं महोरन्युवं वा यन्निरततं सतं तानो वसुषु गोपास्यातं भातं नो वृकादघ्वायोः मा कस्मै धातमभ्यमित्रेणे मित्रिणे नो मा कुत्रा नो गृहेभ्यो धेनवो गुः स्तनाभुजो अशिश्वीः दुहीयन्मित्रदिदये युवाकुराये च नो ममीतं वाजवत्यै ईशे च नो मिमीतिं धेनुमत्यै अश्विनोरसनं रथमन्वशम् अवाजिनीवतोः तेनाहं भूरिशागन अयं स महमातनूह्य तेजना अनूजनागम् अनु सोमपेयं सुगोरदः अतः स्वप्नस्य निर्विदे मुञ्जतश्च रेवतः उवातावस्त्रिनश्यतः ओम शांति 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 120 हो गया थैंक यू ओम श्री कृष्णा शरणं मम श्री गीता शरणं मम श्री व्यासा शरणं मम श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम श्री कृष्णा शरणं मम श्री कृष्णा शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम ओम श्री कृष्ण परम ब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ सप्तदशोऽध्यायः श्रद्धात्रय विभाग योगः षड्विंशति सप्तविंशतितमौ मंत्रौ friends 26th mantra we studied 27th we have to study 26th do it twice 7th 27th 4 times one more mantra tomorrow day after 17th chapter will be over ओम श्री भगवानुवाच सद्भावे साधुभावे च सदित्येतत् प्रयुज्यते प्रशस्ते कर्मणि तथा सच्छब्दः पार्थयुज्यते सद्भावे साधुभावे च सदित्येतत् प्रयुज्यते प्रशस्ते कर्मणि तथा सच्छब्दः पार्थयुज्यते यज्ञे तपसि दाने च यज्ञे तपसि दाने च यज्ञे तपसि दाने च यज्ञे तपसि दाने च स्थितिः सदिति चोच्यते स्थितिः सदिति चोच्यते स्थितिः सदिति चोच्यते स्थितिः सदिति चोच्यते कर्म चैव तदर्थीयं कर्म चैव तदर्थीयं कर्म चैव तदर्थीयं कर्म चैव तदर्थीयं सदित्येवाभिधीयते 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 टुगेदर श्री भगवानुवाच यज्ञे तपसि दाने च स्थितिः सदिति चोच्यते कर्म चैव तदर्थीयं सदित्येवाभिधीयते अगेन श्री भगवानुवाच यज्ञे तपसि दाने च स्थितिः सदिति चोच्यते कर्म चैव तदर्थीयं सदित्येवाभिधीयते congrats first of all friends that you are regular and trying to grasp these sublime things. Geetha, see the record of ours 17 chapters we have studied only two shlokas are left and only one more chapter. See if you have patience and perseverance the tough looking these scriptural studies we can do. More perseverance, more patience, more application, more subtlety, more maturity. the deeper knowledges we gain, deeper convictions we gain. For higher goals, we take serious, intense initiatives. That's how a human being has all capacities, possibilities, probabilities to evolve. Gita, such Shastras guide us in this aspect. Therefore, never give up the study of Shastras, meeting the Mahatmas, getting guidance from them, inspiration, and keep on working for higher and higher goals. Outer also as youngsters, inner also as human beings. Once you reach the age of 58, 60, outer are enough. Now inner goals only, the spiritual goals. Mind it very seriously. Don't enter into the slumber and stupor of the tamoguna or the distraction and extrovertedness of rajoguna with all the minds, sentiments and projections and cravings. हम कहाँ करेंगे हमसे नहीं होता हमको इस जगत में खुश रहना है हमको ये पाना है वो पाना है what are you the third class and the higher class say nothing doing of the world. We are here only to serve the world, to serve the Lord, to grow spiritually. Okay. Now we are studying the Saptadashodhyaya, Shraddha Vibhaga Yoga. We have almost gone through the main subject of three types of Shraddhas because of three gunas we express through our four things of Ahara, Yajna, Tapaha, Dana. Now Bhagavan is taken up the topic of sanctifying all of them. Foolproof banana. All our Yajnadana Tapakarma in start all our Jivanam. Strengthen it, shield it, protect it, cover it. How to do that? Only a divine power can do that. How the divine power can do it? When it blesses. When we will bless you, when it is pleased with us. How the divinity gets pleased with us? When you do the upasana. How many upasanas are there? Millions. What is the easiest of the upasana? Just to do the remembrance of the name of the Lord and do the vinyoga. That is enough. Understood? Take the name of the Lord Om or Tat or Sat and say to that Lord in your own language, Oh Lord, you have put me here. You gave me the power. You gave me the position. You gave me the freedom. You have given the permission. So you have to see that this is done systematically well, and you have to see that this has to become successful so that you are happy, the world is benefited. Om Rupi God, Tatta Rupi God, Satta Rupi God. In that way, thinking about the Om as Lord or Satta and Tatta and Satta and doing our Yajnadana Tapa to propitiate Him, when we do, by His grace, Yajnadana Tapa will be Sattvika ones, they'll happen. Rajasic, Tamasic nahi hoga. Or because of Yajnana Tapasya, the whole universe is developed or made better. With yajna, we make the Lord favorable to us. Through dana, we bring that cohesiveness, integration with all the beings of the world. With tamasya, we control and master our own faculties of indriyas and mana and seek our own internal, eternal self, the goal. That's why yajna dana tapa have to be done, successfully to be done. For that, our efforts are required. Bhagavad Kripa chahiye. Our efforts anyway we know and systematically plan and do it. And the Kripa is by taking the name of the Lord and praying to Him. The three names are Om Tat Saditi Nirdeshaha Brahmanaha Trividaha Smrutaha Brahmanastena Vedascha Yajnascha Vihitaha Pura. All that we told. Then the Omkara Vinyoga is said. तस्माद् ओम इति उदाहृत्य यज्ञदान तपक्रियाः प्रवर्तन्ते विधानोक्ताः सततं ब्रह्मवादिना. Be observed that those people who have studied Vedas, Brahmanas, who know the Yajna Yaga, when they do that Yajna Yaga, start karenge, then they do all the Punya Vachanam and Devata Ahvanam. And in between कुछ और तैयार करनी है करेंगे अगेन फिर से ओम अगेन अग्निवीणे पुरोहितों करके दे इन्वोक द देवतास. Then with every mantra, Om Indraya Swaha, Indraya Namaha, Om Varunaya Swaha, Varunaya Namaha, Om Brahmane Swaha, Brahmane Namaha, then Om is continuously used. Again, when they have to offer Naivedyam, Om Pranaya Swaha, Pranaya Swaha, Naivedya Nivedyami, Om Tambula Nivedyami, Om. Neerajan darshayame. So what they are doing? Om they are using. Om is the name of the Lord. So Lord, you prescribed the Vedas. Seeing them, I am doing this. You only promise in the Vedas that when this yajna upasana is done, you will be giving me the higher worlds. I am reminding you, and I am doing exactly. That's the meaning of Brahmavadinah. Oh, Brahmavadinam Veda Vidhanoktaha Yajnadana Tapakriyaha Pravartante. In the Brahmanas, Yajnadana Tapakriya as prescribed the Vedas in their life keep on happening. Om iti udaharatya, by taking the support and shelter of Om. Now see, जब ये हो जाता है ना Om, the moment the Om uttered, something spiritual is following, that is automatically understood. ओम कहते ही वहां के सारे लोग भी शांत हो जाते हैं. ओम कहते हैं our mind gets oriented to that particular spiritual work. Om, the moment you utter it, the Lord also is remembered and requested to come. है कि नहीं? ओम का कहते ही स्पिरिचुअल ओनली स्टार्ट होता है. नहीं, यू डोंट स्टार्ट ओम करके, यू डोंट कॉल योर वाइफ, अच्छा मैं ओम बोल दिया, आई विल लेट अस फाइट विद ईच अदर, एंड शी आल्सो से मैं भी बोलता हूँ ओम देन लेट अस फाइट. ऐसा नहीं होता ना. ओम के द्वारा वी लव ईच अदर, ओम के द्वारा वी डू गुड वर्क, स्पिरिचुअल वर्क्स, ओम के द्वारा वी इन्वोक परमात्मा's name. To make Om as a prefix to everything we do, then everything becomes divinized and sanctified. Sattvikata comes into it, Rajasikata, Tamasikata goes away. You try it 1 month, daily Om Brahma Brahmave. With this mantra, you start your bhojanam. After some days, it clicks to you, why I am taking Rajasic Tamasic food, it gets left. And also, I am eating excess food. वो भी कम हो जाता है. Only twice a day I eat the food. I have to maintain my body's mind's alertness. That will come only to Sattva when I do sattvic things more and reduce Rajasic Tamasic food. ये सारा मेच्योरिटी ओम ब्रह्मा करते हुए भोजन करने से ओम रूपी भगवान हमारे बुद्धि में देते हैं. These are all very sublime achievements. Only one, when he practices and gains, he alone understand them. What we are saying here, ओम कहते हुए यज्ञदान तपक्रिया में रहते रहो. तो ओम आपको यज्ञदान तपक्रिया अच्छा कराएगा, सात्विकता से कराएगा और दूसरी चीजों को आने नहीं देगा. और ओम भगवान का नाम है. भगवान keeps on coming and he goes on empowering us. That was the तस्मात् ओम इति उदाहृत्य यज्ञदान तपक्रियाः प्रवर्तन्ते विधानोक्ताः सततं ब्रह्मवादिनः. So ओम का विनियोग बता दिया, which is the name of the Lord. ओम तत्सदिति ब्रह्मणः त्रिविधः निर्देश. Now ओम के बाद क्या है? Second one तत्. How the tat's vinyoga is done? One shloka was said. Taditi. Go on saying that word tat tat tat. Then anyavisandaya phalam. Without expecting or wanting the phala for your own selfishness. Yajna tavakriyaha dana kriyaha. है ना? यज्ञ तप क्रियाः दान क्रियाश्च विदाः क्रियन्ते मोक्षकांक्षा में. If you really want the moksha, that will be achieved through Atmanubhuti. Atmanubhuti happens when you meditate. Meditation happens when your mind is calm and quiet. Mind is calm and quiet when you have no desire for the world outside. Okay? Then without desire and when the antakarana is Shuddha. Shuddha will be antakarana when yajnadana tapakriya you are doing. And that yajnadana tapakriya when you are doing without phalasakti and remembering the Tat Lord's name, Shuddha ho jayega antakarana, you become qualified for going beyond all gross subtle causal on the seat of meditation to be able to touch the sublime substrate. Therefore, moksha kangshibihi, those are desiring moksha, they take the help of the word tadu and they do the yajnadana pakriya for antakarana shuddhi. A precondition is anavisandaya phalam without expecting phalam. So tad iti, one point, anavisandaya phalam, second, yajnadana tapakriyaha, these three things, pravartante, or yajna tapakriyaha, dana kriyaha, kriyante moksha kankshi. They are done by the moksha kankshi. So tat is the word used by the moksha kankshi of the Lord's name. With that, they do yajna tapakriya, which leads to antakarana shuddhi. Then their moksha kangsha is fulfilled by the realizing of the self. You work on it, you will also able to get it. Now third one is sadhu. Yesterday we saw one mantra, sadbhave sadhu bhave cha saditye tat prayujyate prashaste karmani data sat shabdah partha yujyate. There are two things. If good things are happening, it is by God's grace. If the good things have to happen, it has to be by God's grace. When good things are happening, because it's by God's grace, gratitudes to Him, ask Him to bless us more and more. If the good things have to happen, then pray to the God to shower His grace so that the good things only happen through us. And when good works we are actually doing, know that the good works we are doing by God's grace. And remember God's grace only to do the good works. So Satbhava, Sadhubhava, Prashasta Karma. Sadbhava, Sadhubhava, Prashasta Karma. In these three, the third name of the Lord, Sat, is used. So first one, the Sadbhava was what? Being creative and being productive. That which is not there, made. It's called as, from the Asat, it is made as Sat. उसमें क्या है फिर? It is because of God's grace only that has been produced or created or projected or manifested or made, whatever it is. नहीं था बनाया. For example, you are a pot maker. तो mud है, there is no pot. So from the mud you made a pot, which is so useful for you. When you sell it, others use it, you get money. So from the asat to the sat. So pot asti now. Now how the pot is there? Sadbhava. From the asat it came to sat. Means something is created which is useful. Gross object example we are taking. Subtle also you can think about it. That's because of God's grace. That He is there in our mind and intellect as intelligence as to know how to make a pot. He is there in the wheel and anda. He is there in the mud to get molded as a pot. Because of Him only the pot is made. That's called as Sadbhava. So in every creative happening, productional happening, you remember the Lord with the word Sad. Lord का नाम सद याद करो. So to anything new, creative, productive, you want to make it, Sad, the name of the Lord, you use it, He will make it manifested. He will make it happen. सद्भाव का एक हो गया. From unmanifest to manifest, non-existing to existing means being creative, positive. Second is what? Sadhu bhave. Sadhu bhava means from the bad way of living to the good way of living. साधु भाव मतलब पहले असत प्रवर्तना था, अब सत प्रवर्तन. Earlier he used to speak झूठ, अब वो सत्य बोल रहा है. Earlier he used to take bribe and no work, now no bribe taken but work properly is doing. So he became sadhu purusha now. So our second part of the life is what? First is be creative and productive in the interest of the world, of positive things. Second is what? From the non-positive to the positive, we have to become. Sadhu bhava हमारा बनना है. In that mainly the intentions. It's a highest maturity. Generally, when you are in life, those people who are giving us trouble or who are not fulfilling our desires, toward them we have the bad intention of anger, jealousy, etc. They're all बचपना है. But when you mature, we know कि इससे हमको कुछ फायदा तो नहीं हो रहा. Mind is only getting disturbed. And these negative thoughts of mine unnecessarily for blocking the progress of other fellow. So why should I hate him? Whoever he may be. Yeah, he must have done bad to me once upon a time. So what? Forgive that. Therefore, instead of hating, you start loving and praying for him. That's called sadhu bhava. Instead of cheating him, you are only helping him. Sadhu bhava. Instead of stealing things from him, you are only giving him charity. Sadhu bhava. तो ये सत्पुरुष साधु बन गया. तो वस्तु असद था, सत बन गया. दैट्स कॉल्ड सद्भाव. ये व्यक्ति असाधु था व्यवहार में. नाउ ही हैज बिकम साधु. देयरफॉर साधु भाव, द सत्पुरुष. The word is used there. He was Dushta Purusha, Asat Purusha, now Sat Purusha. That Vastu was earlier Asat, the pot, now it is Sat, it is manifesting. Sadhu Bhave. Sat Shabda is utilized. Again, here also, the sadhutva happens from bad to good. We become by God's grace. If we have become good, like we are coming to classes, by God's grace. Anything more negative should go away from us, and more good it has to express through us. The Sat Shabda use करके परमात्मा से मांगने से he will bless us to be positive. इस तरह के ओम तत्सत शब्दों का विनियोग करो, भगवान के नामों का विनियोग करो, उस नाम से भगवान को पुकारो, उनसे मांगो वो जो क्या कर सकते हैं हमारे लिए उसके लिए. तो सद्भावे साधिभावे च सत शब्द पात युज्यते. देन और एक बात है, सदिति प्रयुज्यते प्रशस्ते कर्मणि तथा. In the prashasta karma also, the sat shabda is used. So what are the prashasta karmas? Whatever the karmas such like that of uh, prashasta karmas, like the child is growing raw without control. Now you gave him yajnopavita samskar. So that यज्ञोपवीत उसको कराया वो प्रशस्त कर्म हो गया. Now he is doing every day संध्या वंदनम गायत्री उपासना. So he is doing prashasta karma and he is doing the yajna karma also. That is called as prashasta karma. So he is unemployed. Now you gave him employment. Now through that work he is doing something for the society. That's called prashasta karma. तो अब ये सत्कर्म कर रहा है. So sadbhava unmanifest is manifested. Sadhu bhava from dushtata to shishtata. Sat karma from not doing or doing bad to good doing good karma. प्रशस्त कर्म है ना. ये सत्कर्म. अभी पढ़ाई लिखाई नहीं कर रहा था, अब स्कूल में डाल दी, सत्कर्म पढ़ रहा है वो. Earlier he was a minister, but he never did anything to the country or state. He felt regretted, guilty. Then he has learned from his mistakes. Now he is doing great karma for the society in his constituency. तो क्या हो गया, वो सत्कर्म करने लगा है. तो प्रशस्त कर्म कर रहा है अभी वो. And the other prashasta karmas are the spiritual karmas of upasana, yajna आदि. तो करेंगे तो हम कर रहे हैं, हम तो या कोई भी कर रहे हैं तो सदरूपी परमात्मा कृपा इट्स हैपनिंग. And if you say it has to happen, Sadrupi Paramatma, let's remember and pray to him. By his grace, the Satkarma, Prashasta Karma will happen. So Sadbhava, Sadbhava, Prashasta Karma, whenever they are happening, it's by God's grace. Whenever they have to happen, it's by God's grace. The God's name is Sat here. Use that Sat word. To gratitude, to express the gratitude to him or to extend prayers to him. ठीक है. एक और श्लोक है इसमें. यज्ञे तपसि दाने च स्थिति सदिति चोच्यते कर्म चैव तदर्थीयं सदित्येवापि धीयते. It needs to be detailedly explained. We'll take it up tomorrow. Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Ada Shri Krishna Yajurvediya Taittiriya Upanishad Ditiya Brahmananda Valli. Friends, yesterday we have seen the second Pranamaya Kosha clearly. Annamaya Kosha is Sharira, made by the Anna. Pranamaya Kosha is made by Panchaprana. This Pranamaya Kosha is inside, it is other than, and it is Atma of the Annamaya Kosha. In the same way, beyond, within this Pranamaya Kosha, as an Atma to it, other than it, there is another Kosha that is called Manomaya. We have to reach to that level, contemplate karke. Then Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya and Paramatma. Today we will see from Prana to the Manavala. Okay? And what is the mantra there? How many things we are seeing? First, we have seen the Panchamahabhutas coming up to become as Aushadhi. From the Aushadhi, Anna, from the Anna, our Sthula Shariras are made. And Sharira has got Shiraha, Dakshina Paksha, Uttara Paksha, Atma and Pucham like a Pakshi. Within this Annamaya Kosha is Pranamaya Kosha. It also has got Shiraha, Uttara Paksha, Dakshina Paksha, as well as Atma and the Pucham. Now, within this Pranamaya Kosha, so other than Pranamaya Kosha, Atma of the Pranamaya Kosha is Manomaya. By knowing it, by identifying with the Mana as Atma, again we have to detach from the Pranamaya Kosha, Atma Tadatmya. We use Pranamaya Kosha, but no more now, Annamaya and Pranamaya are me or mine. No Tadatmya with them. They are given instruments, I work with them. Right now I am Manomaya Kosha. We have lived to the third level, like the mothers. Out of their sentimental love for the children, they themselves remain hungry. They even trouble their own sharira. That means what? They are now not in the Annamaya level, Pranamaya level. They are in the Manomaya level because in the mother they have love. In the modern mothers, they are only at the body level. They will अपने आप को decorate करेंगे, भोजन करेंगे. They don't even give up their food because they don't have sentimental love in the mind, either for parents or the children. They throw parents in the old age home. They throw the children or give it to Aya or Gaya or a babysitter because they are at the Annamaya level only. They have not come to Manomaya level. The mad mothers, if at all they are there. You are also at your home. Only you are enjoying your enjoyment. You are thinking about your comfort of the body. मैं उठूंगा नहीं, mama, I will not work. So you are at Annamaya, Pranamaya level, buffalo. If you come to Mano level, you feel sentimental about mother. She is working hard. Let me also help her. So too, पूरा खाना खा रहे भारत माता का और यहाँ का हवा पी रहे हैं and sitting like buffalo, not having feeling for India and Sanatan Dharma, then we have not reached to the Manomaya level. Live life at the Mano level, not Anna Prana level. From there you go to the Vijnana level. From the Vijnana level, bypassing the Anandamaya, we become one with the Lord. वो हम कल परसों देखेंगे. तो आज from Mano to Prana to the Manomaya. The mantra is this. Tasmadva etasmat pranamayat. From this pranamaya kosha, anyaha, other than it, antaraha, inside it, atma, self of it, manomaya. There is a manomaya kosha. Tena esha purna. By this manomaya kosha, the pranamaya is fully permeated. Then sama esha purusha vidayavaha, tasya purusha vidatam. Even Manomaya also, like the Annamaya, look like a Purusha Akara, but that Purusha is Pakshi with Shira, Dakshina Paksha, Uttara Paksha, Atma and Pucham. So through this Manomaya Kosha, which is inside, which is self, which is other than Pranamaya Kosha, what are the parts? It is said here. So Savayesha Purusha, Tasya Purusha Viditam, Anvayam Purusha Vidaha, Tasya Yajureva Shiraha. The Yajurveda mantras are the Shira Vardhamana, Manomaya Pakshi. Then Ruk Dakshina Pakshaha. The right hand Dakshina Paksha is Rugveda. Sama Uttara Pakshaha. The Uttara Pakshaha, the left wing is the Sama Veda. Then Adesha Atma. In the Vedas, whatever the Adeshas are given, which we saw in the Taittiriya Upanishad, no? Esha Adesha, Esha Upadesha, that Adesha are the Atma, the belly part. Then Atharvangirasa Pucham Pratishtha. The Atharvana Rusi, when he meditated, he got all the Yajnayaga karmas remembered, no? By God's grace, it was revealed to him, the Atharvanga Rishi and such rishis, all the Yajnas. That Atharvangirasa Rishi is called the Pucham, or the Yajnayaga told by him is the Pucham. In this way, within the Anna Pranamaya, there is Manomaya Kosha. And to substantiate it, in the Rigveda, there is a mantra. Tadapyesha Shloka Bhavati. And what is that mantra? In which the glory of Manomaya Kosha will be told. And when you do the Upasana that this Manomaya Kosha is Brahman, these other results come to us. After saying so, again we are lifted to the next level. Other than Manomaya, inside the Manomaya, Atma of the Manomaya, there is another one, it's called as Vijnanamaya. That is also Purusha. It is also Pakshimato. It also is Shira, Dakshina Paksha, Uttara Paksha, Atma and Pucham. And of that also there is a quotation in Rigveda. And in that, the Vijnanamaya Kosha's Mahima is told. When you take the Vijnanamaya Kosha as Brahman and Upasana, these are the benefits come to you. See how systematic or our very sublime guidance is here. But ये सब कुछ जानकर करना है ना? Like in life, any sports or any arts. ऐसे बैठकर मैं नहीं मानता उनको, ऐसा होता नहीं है, मैं नहीं करूँगा. You will never know it. To go to that ground, learn those skills and play, then you see the beauty of it. Here also, you are just listening now. Deeply study, understand, and evolve yourself to that level of contemplation meditation, sir. You will know what the beauty of it. Right? इतना काफी है. तस्माद्वा एतस्मात् प्राणमयात् तस्माद्वा एतस्मात् प्राणमयात् अन्योन्तर आत्मा मनोमयः अन्योन्तर आत्मा मनोमयः तेनैष पूर्णः तेनैष पूर्णः स वा एष पुरुषविद एव स वा एष पुरुषविद एव तस्य पुरुषविदतां तस्य पुरुषविदताम् अन्वयं पुरुषविदः अन्वयं पुरुषविदः तस्येजुरेव शिरः तस्येजुरेव शिरः ऋग्दक्षिणः पक्षः ऋग्दक्षिणः पक्षः सामोत्तरः पक्षः सामोत्तरः पक्षः आदेश आत्मा आदेश आत्मा अथर्वाङ्गिरसः पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा अथर्वाङ्गिरसः पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति तदप्येष श्लोको भवति. तो आई एम टेलिंग यू ओनली 1 or 2% ऑफ द मीनिंग. तो भाष्य आप पढ़ोगे ना, इसके अंदर अर्थ गंभीर अर्थ सारे हमको सुनने को मिलते हैं. ओके, नाउ लेट अस चैंट द मंत्र. ॐ तस्माद्वा एतस्मात् प्राणमयात् अन्योन्तर आत्मा मनोमयः तेनैष पूर्णः स वा एष पुरुषविद एव तस्य पुरुषविदताम् अन्वयं पुरुषविदः तस्येजुरेव शिरः ऋग्दक्षिणः पक्षः सामोत्तरः पक्षः आदेश आत्मा अथर्वाङ्गिरसपुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति वन्स् मोर् तस्माद्वा एतस्मात् प्राणमयात् अन्योन्तर आत्मा मनोमयः तेनैष पूर्णः स वा एष पुरुषविद एव तस्य पुरुषविदताम् अन्वयं पुरुषविदः तस्येजुरेव शिरः ऋग्दक्षिणः पक्षः सामोत्तरः पक्षः आदेश आत्मा अथर्वाङ्गिरसः पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति ओम शांति शांति शांतिः done. Now the last thing of the day, Tulsi Ramayanam. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Shri Janaki Vallabho Vijayate. Shri Ramacharitamanasa. Panchama Sopana. Sundara Kandaha. Kalam Kanta Kai Beta. This one Kapike Vachana Sa Prema Suni. Upajamana Vishwasa. Jana Manakrama Vachana Yaha. Krupa Sindhu Karadasa. It's so beautiful feeling it is. Hanumanji, with all the love, told about the entire Suryavamsa Charitra, Dasharatha Charitra, Rama Charitra, Sita Rama Charitra, and also Rama and Sugriva Milana, and sent by Rama and Sugriva. Vanas have gone to all directions. We came here to the southern direction. Among them, I am the one who flew and came here. Lokapike Vachana Sa Prema Suni. The Prema Yukta Vachana Sunakar Upaja Mana Vishwas. So too we have to create that Vishwasa in the world, that we are the ones to serve the world, to help the world, to love the world, not the other way around. We do the jhuta muta promises to the world with all the malice inside ourselves of the selfishness and arrogance, and just keep on subtly cheating the people, etc. हमको ना अच्छा बंदा बनकर जीना है, एक दिन मरना है बस. Not in one stain or scar in our life that I cheated anyone or troubled anyone या किसी का विश्वासघात मैंने किया. No. Okay, that's the lesson to be learned. But in the story aspect, she was in her own doubt because she is there for last 10 months. How can she know that it is sent by Rama? अब राम कहाँ है क्या पता उनको? सुग्रीव से मिले कौन सुग्रीव है? Nothing she knows. Now she has got some vishwas. You might have told that story also, ki when you are being taken by Ravana, you have thrown some of the ornaments in that bag. They are collected by me and others also. They are very intact with Sugriva. We have shown them to Rama. That's how Rama recognized. She would have become more faithful, means more Shraddha to in her about Hanumanji. And what is the Shraddha she has got in Hanumanji? So beautiful. Jana mana krama vachana yaha Krupa Sindhukara Dasa. By Vani, speech, by body, by the thought, action, word, and thought. He is Krupa Sindhu Sri Ramji's Dasa. That's the highest maturity when we outside are Dasoham to the Lord. Inside we are Soham. Inside Soham means I am that Brahman reality. Outside the same Brahman is there in the form of the Ishvara and the world. I am a humble dasa servant. ये क्लिक होने के बाद they're all बात क्लिक करना. Like from the adharma to the dharma, it's a clicking. है ना? From the negative gunas to sadguna, it's a clicking. झूठ में से सत्य में आना, it's a clicking. It's bad habits to good habits. It just has to click. Ragathar, when you listen to good stories, good words, and think also about them, and are in company with those good people, धीरे जैसा रंग जैसा संग वैसा रंग, वो अच्छाई का रंग रंग जाते हैं, रंग लग जाता है ना. टू थिंग्स, आउटसाइड दासोहम, इनसाइड सोहम. हनुमान जी का ये लाइफ है. He's asked by Rama one day, "Hey Hanuman, मेरा इतना सेवा करते हो तुम, what do you think the relation between you and me?" Hanuman, you said, "Deha buddhya dasosmyaham, jiva buddhya tvadamshakah, atma buddhya tvamevaham, iti me nischita matihi." iti me nishtavati. I am very clear in my conviction that deha buddhya dasosmi. With my deha nadatma sthiti, I am your dasa. I will keep on doing dasyam, the service to you. Dasa is the one who serves without expecting anything. Second, jiva buddhya tadam shakaha. As a jiva, Ishvara amsha jiva vinashi. So you are the amshi, I am the amsha. You are the total, I am the part. I am a part of you. Atmavidya, from the pure conscious self standpoint, Tvameva aham, you and I are one without second. Itme nishtamati. I am clear. We should be like that. Outside dasoham, inside soham. तो जाना मन क्रम वचन यह कृपा सिंधु कर दास. When we are by thought, word, and deed, or the Lord dasa and doing service, in that only there is fulfillment. And when we are not troubling anybody in the world because of this sadhutva, dasatva, the whole world also trusts us, will love us. When they come to us that way, trusting, loving us, let us serve them, let us love them. यार ये वाला जिंदगी सबसे बढ़िया है. Instead of that, for the sake of some small little money or objects, we fight with our own parents, our own brothers, sisters, and we pull them to the court. We fight with our neighbors. What nonsense यार ये, जो बहुत छोटा लेवल का जिंदगी. कृपा सिंधु कर दोष. No, you are introduced to these thoughts. No, this way next 30 years, let's say you are 20 now, लगातार ये सुनते रहोगे, then you will understand, you get the understanding, you get the maturity, you know the glory and beauty of that life, you may even take it. If you don't study at all, don't come to these classes like others, you'll only see the cinema world and the bhoga vastus. You think that alone is the life. You work for them, and while doing so, so many adharma papa happen, knowingly or unknowingly. Then we are destined for all the dukkha later on, even though some materialistic bhoga you may get. Human life is not like that. Manushya Jivana, that also born in Bharata Mata, that also in Sanatana Dharma, that also with good parents, and by luck we have somebody to guide us. We too have some good heart to listen to Shastras. How many steps we have climbed, you see, toward the summit, the highest. Never look back, never go down. Look ahead and move up only. Jana, Mana, Krama, Vachanayaha, Krupa, Sindhu, Karadasa. And she's so happy. After a long time, somebody came, whom I know familiar. Now familiar because Ramji ne bheja unko. Now Sita Hanuman Samvada starts. These ek, do, teen, char, panch chaupai and ek doha. I'll do the parayan of it. Maybe the first one shloka meaning will tell you. Start इसके साथ along with दोहा. कपिके वचन सप्रेम सुने उपजा मन विश्वास जाना मन क्रम वचन यहाँ कृपा सिंधु कर दास हरिजन जानी प्रीति अति गाढ़ी सजल नयन पुलकावली बाढ़ी बूढ़त बिरह जलधि हनुमान भयो तात मो कहूँ जल जाना अब कहूँ कुशल जाऊं बलिहारी अनुज सहित सुख भवन करारी कोमल चित कृपाल रघुराई कपि के हेतु धरी निठुराई सहज बानी सेवक सुखदायक कबहु कसुरति करत रघुनायक कबहु नयन मम शीतलतात होई हहि निरखि श्याम मृदुगात बचनु न आव नयन भरे बारी आहा नाथ हौ निबट बिसारी देखि परम बिरहा कुल सीता बोला कपि मृदु बचन बिनीता मातु कुशल प्रभु अनुज समेत तब दुख दुखी सुकृपा निकेता जनि जननी मानहु जिय ऊना तुम ते प्रेम राम के दूना रघुपति कर संदेशु अब सुनु जननी धरि धीर अस कई कपि गद गद भयऊ भरे बिलोचन नीर सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. सुंदर एक चौपाई देखते बस कि हरिजन जानी, knowing that now he is a devotee of the Hari, the Narayana himself. Not Harijana and Girijana, all the SC, ST. Harijana, Lord Rama's Bhakta, Jani, Preeti Ati Gati. She has got so much of Vatsalya Prema towards Hanumanji. Then Sa Jala Nayana, from her eyes the tears have started coming. Pulakavali Badi, she has become first time the Pulakita out of Vatsalya to Hanumanji and Prema to Rama Bhagavana. So far, amidst all those Rakshasis, with that Ravana troubling every day, she was always in Dukkha Ashru only. Now, first time, the Sharira Pulakit ho gaya, out of the eyes, the joy of tears came, knowing that he is Haridas. Now, one thing she says to Hanuman, Ki Hanuman, Budata Viraha Jaladi Hanumana. I am getting drowned. Here, Budata means Dugata. डूब रहा हूं मैं, डूब रही हूं जलधि में. कौन सा जलधि? विच ओशन? राम विरह रूपी जलधि. That I am away from the Lord, that itself is the samudra. In that I am almost going to drown. Now she is saying Tata. Tata is Putra. Bhayav Tata mo kahu Jalajana. You have become Jalayana, the boat for me. For me, the one who is sinking in the ocean of dukkha because of separation from the Lord, you have become the boat to save me from sinking. Of Sida, Artha, Antarartha, Kritagnyata in Sita ji in that. You have become Jalayana to me. Jalayana, that which travels in the water. Akashayana is the aeroplane which goes on the space. Bhuyana are all other vehicles. Then the Patriyana is called train. So you have become Jalajana, Jalayana, the boat to me, the ship to me, steamer to me, to protect me from sinking. That you told me, right? I met you, that you came from Rama and this Angutha you brought. Now Sita ji asks about welfare of Ram Lakshmanadi and also says, is Rama is very angry with me that he has not done for me anything last 10 months. Is he remembering me or forgotten me totally? In that way, when she expresses all her dukkha, Hanumanji first himself becomes so dukhi and then gives her words of consolation and says how much love you have for Rama. He has always a double love for you than what you have. Duguna. Then he gives all Sandesha of Sri Rama to Sita ji. Beautiful. In that Sandesha, all the assurances, confidences are given. Again, Sita ji दुखी होती है. फिर से हनुमान जी कंसोल करते हैं. Then Hanuman ji says, now I have to go back to inform. Then she cries again, you are going, you are the only one to give that company. अब तुम जाएगा, जब आओगे पता नहीं, तब तक again I have to suffer here. Then Hanuman ji says, भूख लग रही है, जाओ फल खाओ. Then all that todam podam and yuddha with the Rakshasas. These are all story aspects. But we are learning here the confidence aspects, the inspiration from the goal aspects, the service aspects, the devotion to the Lord aspects, the self-management aspects, the emotions when what they have to be used, the total awareness and alertness of the goal. All of these things we get matured when we study our Shastras as byproduct. The main thing is spiritual knowledge and spiritual path growing. The second byproduct is you can become successful in the world also. Or just the secondary byproduct. Primary is you will become evolved in spirituality. So one by one mantra tomorrow we'll say thank you. Om Shanti 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 Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat Sajjana Shanti Mahaprayat Shanto Muccheda Vandevyaha Muktaschanyan Vimojet Asadoma Sadgamya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परमर्षिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः तत्सद्ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेदव्यास भगवान की जय, रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, श्री वाल्मीकि तुलसीदास भगवान की जय, रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय, श्री सीता माई की जय, लक्ष्मण स्वामी जी, आंजनेय भगवान की जय, श्री याज्ञवल्क्य वैशंपायन महाचमस्य ऋषिगण की जय, कृष्ण यजुर्वेद तैत्तिरीय महाशास्त्र की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, आज आनंद की जय। हर नम पार्वती मदे हर हर महादेव, हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद। जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदिपराशक्ति माता की जय, समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मुमुक्षु भक्तगण की जय, भारत माता की जय, सनातन धर्म की जय, वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय, अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय, समस्त युवा मंडली की जय। ओम तत्सत। बोलते रहना हर दिन। थैंक यू बेटा, सी यू टुमारो।